Welcome back to The High Note. My name is Victor.
And I'm Tashar.
And we are reviewing Rio Romeo. You know anything about Rio Romeo?
I know zero things.
Well, that's perfect. I'm glad I'm going to be the first person to introduce you to Rio Romeo. Well, we are going to review Rio Romeo with our 3-2-1 rule and our 6 categories. 3-2-1 rule basically means 3 of their own songs, 2 of them which they are featured in, and 1 album, but today's going to be a special episode due to the fact that they don't have any features.
Fair enough.
Let me get a little comfy here. And then the 6 categories, we'll get that to when we get that to the video. We'll get there. Okay, don't worry. We'll get there. For all the new folks, we'll get there.
We'll get there.
And also make sure to stick around for the high notes. Anything you want to add?
No, I'm all set for you to lead us in this charge into the promised land.
All right, well.
That is Rio Romeo.
Let's see. All right, so Rio Romeo is an alternative musician, artist, whatever you want to call it. And they're new. 2018.
2018. It's kind of like the other group that we reviewed.
I have something here that's bothering me. I don't know what it is.
Is it the crushing weight of the patriarchy?
Obama.
Oh,
I'm playing. I'm joking.
Drone strikes? Huh? Sorry, kidding.
Yeah, they started in 2018, so they're pretty new still.
Sure.
And they're lesbian. It's not a great way to say it.
And they're a lesbian.
I did not say it like that. I said they're a lesbian. They're. No, I don't want to joke about it. I was going to do the voice.
You should have.
God damn it.
Them damn hippie women that love other women.
I love me so. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. But yeah, they are lesbian. And I wouldn't bring that up, but that is actually one of the most important things in their music.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, you heard.
Yes.
Yeah. So I thought I would brought that up. I don't really know much about Rio Romeo. Don't know much about them. I love their music, but just don't really know much about them. So are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you promised?
I'm as ready as I'll probably ever be.
You want to hold hands?
You know what? I'm good.
You sure?
Maybe, yeah. I think
I'll
hold my own.
You don't want to do it.
I don't. This is a loaded question.
I'm joking.
I'm scared for my life.
I'm joking.
He forces me to
Oh,
hold him.
my gosh. I don't force you.
That's what someone who forces you would say.
Okay. Remember, no features because they don't have any. Just 5 songs this time. All right, are you ready to get to the first one?
Let's go.
Let's get her going. First song, In Articulation. I want to hear your point of view about blah, 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 you know? Now tell me about it.
Speaking of inarticulation, sometimes I think about. No, I'm kidding.
I just want to die, man.
Hey, there's a great song by Logic for that. No, I'm kidding.
I don't want to.
Dude, I don't want to be alive.
I don't want to be alive.
Anyways,
we get copyrighted.
No. It's no longer the phone number anymore. Anyways, my thoughts on Inarticulation. It was nice. It was whimsical. It has like a nerdy self-awareness. I will say this is not a judgmental statement.
Uh-oh.
I just felt like it was a factual statement.
Okay.
It's giving theater kid vibes.
That's
and
great.
I think it's fitting.
I was in theater.
Explains a lot.
For a year, 1 year.
That was enough. No, I'm kidding. Shout out. I was a choir kid, guys. I'm not making fun of theater kids. We were by adjacents, and I was there for 5 years. So
even worse than me. Oh my lord.
Listen, theater kids have a reputation, and why did you slap?
It's not. It's moving. It's not. I'm sorry.
Okay. I think Victor needs a moment with the paper.
Yeah, I do.
Anyways, Inarticulation was great. I mean, it was fine. There wasn't anything too crazy about it, but I liked how kind of innocent sounding it was, and like the theatrical elements of it.
Inarticulation.
But yeah, what about you? What's your thoughts?
Loved it. I love it. I love how it was. I like. I know it's. A lot of our artists have love songs. It's like we're constantly hearing love. Bro, can you stop? Please stay still.
Physics.
so real. This love song is really nice. I love this. And inarticulation. And I had to look that up because I don't know words. And yeah, it means exactly what I do all the time. I just can't speak properly. And I just go get all flustered and everything. And I just love that about the song. Like, I just love it. It's like it's like they are tongue tied.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I love this song.
Vibes. All right, next song.
Next song, number 2. I think this is my probably up there. Was one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
Fuck the Supreme Court. Fuck him. That's exactly what the title says.
R.I.P. the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry. What do you think about it?
It was good. It was also one of my more favorite things. Again, very much theater kitty vibe. It kind of reminded me of like stuff from Bo Burnham's work, like especially like Inside.
Yeah.
What's it called? I also just like the part where I like the chorus was like a little insane, like just that sound, like the way that it like just fits.
Don't complain.
Yeah,
Oh,
I liked it.
that.
It was simple, it was catchy, and I like the commentary. I mean, it's not like, revolutionary in any metric, but it's nice. It feels like a very real account of frustrations that especially any queer individual would feel towards the government. So yeah, I liked it.
I like how it was like talking to you. Like, don't complain, don't complain, don't complain.
He hits me sometimes.
Please help me.
I'm in grave danger, please.
I like how they're like they protect their houses, they protect their friends, they protect their wallets, and women is where it ends. I love that was sick as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, the way she said that, I was like, okay, I sat.
I sat and I listened like a good liberal man.
Like a good little boy. And yeah, I just love the message in it. And I just thought it would be a great pick to bring on this occasion.
Fair enough.
All right, number 3.
Let's go.
Number 3, Nothing's New.
Nothing's
new. What do you feel about that song?
I like the change up. It was a little different. It was slower. And then I just like something that I've very much gotten used to with their presentation and style is the performative aspects of their voice. I like that sort of showcasing and that, again, very theatrical, like you're putting a character forward.
Yeah.
So having the last two be fast paced and have that sort of style, having this one be a little bit more slower, it was nice. It was a good change of pace for our 5 songs, but it also shows variety and range within their sort of like thing. So I liked it. It was a good thing. It was a good addition to the discography.
And I'm going to say this a lot. The piano and all of their songs. One more time. So good. Oh, my Lord. I like... So this is, if I'm right, this is this song's about a relationship that just keeps falling apart due to the fact that nothing's new. Like, it just, like, it's like if they just keep, you moved the whole thing. It's like if things just kept remaining the same and they're like.
It's like repetitive and like constantly
like,
going back and forth.
Yeah, they want new things. They want to experience new things, which can lead to bad things happening into the relationship, especially if both of them don't feel the same. And that's basically what this song's about. I think. All right? You can lecture me in the comments, but I think that's what this means.
You should. He deserves it.
I do. Yes, I do. I very much do, yes. All right. How do you... Pretty good?
Yeah.
How do you feel about what I think it is?
Your thoughts?
On what the meaning of the song is.
No, I can see it. I think especially with like the description of emotions and all that these songs is specifically about love that these songs have kind of showcased. Yeah, that would make sense. And kind of like, again, like the whimsical nature of these songs kind of makes the love so much like, it feels like you're exploring young love growing into older love, which is something like that kind of comes later in the albums too. So yeah, I think one of the first like core lessons that come up in love is definitely like, how do you keep the spark alive and how do you keep things going? So I like it. I think I agree with your assessment, and I also like it in the grand scheme of things because it really does showcase that maturing and the growth that has to happen in love.
Yeah, and I know a few things about that. Ready for the Fourth song.
Fourth song.
Let Her Get Her Going. Butch for Butch.
Butch for Butch.
And I actually learned a new term that day. So first of all, I heard the song multiple times. I just didn't know what it meant.
Fair.
I thought butch, which is another way to say the B word. Bitch.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought they were just saying it like that because they didn't want to, I don't know, censor it. Or I thought it meant butcher. Short for butcher. And then I had to educate myself. Okay?
Butcher for butcher.
And it basically means when there's lesbians. Yeah.
Yes.
Lovely lesbians.
Yes.
And a butch is basically the masculine one, right?
That feels problematic to say.
Is that I'm literally reading what is said on like when I googled it. So if
Google does not respect.
Okay.
We'll look up.
If that was offensive, I'm sorry.
I
didn't mean. I literally just looked it up. Okay, I just looked it up. I promise. I pinky promise.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess a good a good definition for it would just be a butch is anybody who tends to express masculine or like has a masculine gender expression. Okay. Typically, but like leaning a little bit more towards like the queer side of things. So like, if like lesbians, if you stereotypically present more butch, you're just presenting more masculine. So you can say
butch means butch.
Yeah, you can substitute it with masculine or masking, like their
masking.
Stuff
they're
like
wearing
that.
mask.
Not masking. That's the autism term.
Oh, that is.
Yeah, when you mask, like you put a social like. You put a face on when you act like separately. It's because a lot of autistic people don't have the actual like their regular personality doesn't necessarily fit into like social norms.
I guess.
So they have to develop a secondary one. So they're masking so they can fit in, and then they go home and then they like.
Real.
So yeah.
Oh well, look at that! I'm being educated. So butch means butch, and this song is basically about a butch relationship, and I'm not sure if this is all butch relationships, but this seems kind of the way they describe it.
Yeah, I think it's definitely Rio's interpretation of what butch should be. Yeah.
It's like I was like, well, I mean, I'm guessing this is their experience being in a butch relationship, which is kind of that sucks.
Yeah, the way I see it is kind of like there's a genre of love songs that are very much like obsessive love songs. And this was like a nice like addition, especially because coming from someone who obsesses about a butch girl, you know, it is nice to be like, you know, it's a nice like okay, you're fitting in with the like, sort of archetype, but you're expanding it to include more queer relationships, which is cool.
Interesting. Yeah, the one was like if I show that I'm swooned, she'll beat my ass. They'll beat my ass up.
Yes, you can say she.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, because she says she. Okay. She beat my ass up.
Yes.
How you feel? Pretty good?
Yeah, it was good. Again, I think, not to beat a dead horse, it stylistically is very theatrical, very whimsical.
Yeah. So you seem like a repetitive thing here.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the style. And I think it works, which we'll get into my pros later. But yeah, it works, and I like it. It fits the genre that this... I guess not genre. It fits the direction that they're trying to get with their music. So, pop off.
Fifth song, Over and Over. How do you feel about it?
Over and over and over.
Over and over.
This song is like, it gives me, when I listen to it, it gave me like not sea shanty, but like bar song. Like everybody like has like a thing of bars and they're like go.
I see.
Like a heave ho type shit, you know?
Yeah, no, I got
you. It's simple,
it
but
is very simple.
it something about it just tickled my brain in a little way that I'm like, this is really fun.
I know, right?
Yeah,
that's why I chose it. I was like right when I was like choosing songs and listening to all their songs, I was like, what do I choose? And I my head kept going over and over, but I'm like, there's nothing there, but there's something there, but nothing there at the same time.
Yeah.
And I just was like, I don't know, maybe Tashara would like this, so I chose it.
I did.
And I thought it was really nice.
Tickled the little fun part of my brain.
Mm-hmm. Over and over, over and over.
It feels like a great song to sing when you're drunk. Hence, me referencing as a bar song.
All right, ready for the album?
Yeah.
How do you feel about those 5 songs, and which one was your favorite?
It was good. Why the fuck did you tell me that point I deleted it. I think from like substance standpoint, fuck the Supreme Court. But from like tickling my brain over and over.
Yeah, I would say this is why I have paper. Ha ha ha. Yeah, like this tech guy over here.
I'm gonna burn this notebook.
Nothing's New is probably my favorite.
Nothing new, nothing new, nothing's new.
The album, Obnoxious Liberal, the musical. How do you feel about the title?
Yeah, as an obnoxious liberal myself, vibes. And as a theater kid, or not theater kid, as a choir kid, vibes.
Wow, look at that. You guys have so much in common.
We do.
Yes, you guys do.
But at the same time, they're a choir kid, and I'm not. So
that's crazy.
I'm better as a human being.
Oh, whoa, okay, what the fuck?
Drawing a line in the sand.
What the hell?
They may be more successful than I am, but in my own headcanon,
way more successful. Don't worry, I'll humble him for you.
Listen. One day.
No, one day, I believe in you.
Anyways.
All right, Obnoxious Liberal, the musical. I honestly thought this was going to be, like, songs about, the whole government and stuff like that. Which, there is a song about that. Yes. But no, this is literally just about them. Just the obnoxious liberal.
Yeah. It's like a self-reflective poking fun at yourself.
Yeah. So what do you feel about the album?
I want to point out that the first thing I wrote, it was in all caps.
Oh, yeah.
I knew it. Theater kid vibes.
Yeah,
no. Because it was meant to be theater kid vibes. So now that I know that it's on purpose, I feel less bad saying it. What's it called? This was definitely, it is an older sound, so it did throw me off because I didn't realize it was older until I looked at the year it came out. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. Because, like, the voice just sounds so much like a child. And I was just like, oh, why is this so childlike? And I was like, oh, it's because it was in 2018. That's totally fair. Yeah. I do like this. So this is something that I pointed out that I thought was like perfect is that whimsical, less mature kind of like theatrical presentation works really well because Rio's like cynical attitude, especially like the cynical presentation of ideas, can be abrasive and a little too much. So having it be theatrical and whimsical makes it a lot more consumable.
Especially the things like they say, what Rio says, but then B's like.
Yeah, it just like it's funny because it's like it feels real. It's like almost like satirical.
Yeah, it's like if it's like those movies where the person knows they're in a movie and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a good example. I'm sorry.
It's okay. But yeah, songs like and then also you have like inclusions of songs like Every Day I Get More Gay. It's just funny.
I like that one.
Like they're silly, they're goofy. It seems very like childlike, which was really nice. Let me see, what does it say?
One I actually liked a lot was gay jokes.
Yes.
It was like, oh, you want to hear something funny? I was abandoned. I'm homeless. I'm da-da-da. But it's okay. And I said, what?
It's also like my favorite. The one that made me laugh was also Hetero Heaven.
Oh my God,
that's
yes.
An amazing one.
Bro, dudes, eat out more.
Did you say eat out more? That's crazy.
That can be.
I'll let you.
Yeah, I'll let you.
We'll let you interpret what that means. I will say that the biggest thing that I didn't necessarily like about it was it does seem limited in scope. Again, this is an album that's very young. Like it just sounds young. But yeah, it's very love songy. It's just the piano. There's not a lot of complex like progressions. Mm-hmm. So it did feel at times a little repetitive, and I did find myself kind of getting drowned out. Not too much because it's not a long project.
Yeah, it's like,
but
there wasn't no like. So the album was like it was good. Like I liked the album like the whole way through, but there's nothing like whoa. It was just like like it was a nice little ride. It was a nice ride. Nothing was like whoa, that's amazing, and nothing was like really. There was like it was a smooth ride.
Yeah, that's chill.
Highlights of the album: Soft Bitch, love that one. Gay Jokes said it. Hetero Heaven, heaven full of basically bland people. That's basically what. Yeah, very vanilla. If you can fall in love twice with me, and start kissing in a tree.
I don't like how he's looking at me like he's saying these things.
I don't care. Where's my Gucci bag? bitch.
That
I
bitch
may
felt
have
personal.
added that one.
That felt personal.
But yeah, no, I enjoyed the album.
Vibes.
Any other thoughts?
Not on the album. I'm
right.
ready for the pros.
Bros. Let's go, bro. Start us off.
All right, I said the cynical style. Like I said earlier, the cynical style with the theatrical, more fun presentation feels a lot more consumable, which is really nice. Just because it's hard to portray those ideas. On top of that, having people that are queer present these themes is very needed in this modern political climate. So overall, I think it's a good addition, and I like the style, and I like how it's kind of paving the way for like bigger conversations. So
Yeah,
I do like that.
Oh, I'm gonna save that for the high note actually. Man.
Thank
Yeah, Rio's voice. Damn.
These are descriptive words.
Damn. Yeah. If you want the smart descriptions and stuff like that, you go to Tashar. If you want the dumber down, I'm your guy.
That's crazy.
Piano. Ooh. Nice.
I'm not gonna lie. I think our interpretations of really good piano playing are very different. But I've also
I listen to a lot of piano music actually.
Oh well, then you're fucking stupid. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I listen to a good amount of piano music. I wouldn't say a lot. Let's not go far. A good amount. I just really like the piano.
Do you listen to classical?
Yes. Depends. Mostly when I'm studying.
That's fair. I was kidding.
Oh wow.
But then you took it. You just kept going, and I was like,
not listen to classical?
Yeah, I mean here and there. I was a choir kid. I had to.
Oh yeah, you choir kid.
I had to sing the piano.
Oh, the production, I loved it. The topics they talked about, pretty good. I don't really have anything else. I just enjoyed the ride. Literally, that's basically it. It's like if you want an artist that won't be like, oh, and you just be like, okay, this is your artist. You're enjoying the ride, and that's my pros. Cons.
Oh
my lord. Oh my god. Paragraphs.
It's a singular paragraph. I would say that the biggest con that I had is at times it just feels like I'm listening to a high school choir or a high school theater kid. Mostly because there's just a lack of flexibility in the style.
That's fair.
And then because it's like piano dominant, it's just it gives me high school coffee shop vibes or like talent show vibes. And even with the subject matter being like more mature, the whimsical nature of it can bring out some of the irony, but it does make it it confines the tone to be somewhat immature.
Okay. I got the tones here too.
Which that can definitely lower someone's enjoyability, and like kind of how you said, like the album exists in like a middle, like it exists in like a very flow state. That middle part of it just feels as though it is mostly due to the fact that it does have this sort of immature feel to it at times.
That's fair. Yeah, I got the same thing, but dumber down, basically, what you just said. Just the tones, really, of the music. It's basically, if you vibe with it, you vibe with it. If you don't vibe with it, then you pass it on. That's really it.
I feel like you can say that about everything, though.
No, that's fair. That's fair. No,
I'm giving your critique a mid. No, I'm kidding.
A mid. Actually, Victor, you're mid.
I'm feeling a light 5.
Okay, fucking Anthony. All right, so I want more from their voice.
Yeah.
I feel like they stick with the same thing, but they do change it, but they stick with the same
But not
thing.
like enough to feel like this is like a monumental change.
Like if I heard it, I'd be like, okay, they have a really nice voice. And nothing like,
oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is amazing. I'm gonna cry.
Oh my god. And other con that, doesn't really matter right now because maybe later they'll put out more music, but the discography, there's really not much you can get from it. But that's not like a fault thing. That's just
time,
really. But that's all I got, and I'm glad you explained the bigger things. All right, ready for our categories?
Yo!
I'll start us off. Ready? I'm not going to look at his categories because spoiler alert. Okay. Lyrical ability.
Lyrical mishmiracle.
I had in between two scores, but then I decided 5.5.
Damn, I got a 6.5.
See, that was I was 6, 5.6, but then I was like, I'm gonna keep it a 6. I'm gonna keep it a 5.
Yeah, I was
a
like,
5.5. Okay.
The only reason I gave it a 6 was because of I guess there's not a lot of songs talking about the queer experience.
Yeah.
Specifically as a lesbian and a non-binary person, I felt like that brought enough uniqueness to push it at least like a point for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
That was where my head was at. So I put it 6.5.
I gotta start doing. I gotta stop doing the habit of changing my scores. So I'm gonna keep it as a 5.
Yeah, stay locked in. 10 toes down.
Yeah, I gotta do my 10 of my toes of downs. All right. uh, secondary talents. I just was 7. I don't really know much.
Oh, I put 6.5.
Yeah,
Piano, writing,
producing, writing, singing.
Yeah.
That's all I got. Cultural influence. I put 3.
I put like a 5.
A 5.
They're gay.
If you're gay, you're influential.
As of right now.
That's all right now. Enjoyability. I'm gonna let you go for this one.
I have a 5.5.
Wow, I put
an
8. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it like even though I said it was straight, I enjoyed it.
I think there's only like 2 songs I'd probably come back to. Not like in an insulting way. It's just, it was fine.
I go back to the songs like pretty often. So.
Oh, well.
Yeah, so that's why I say it.
Fair.
Yeah.
Variety.
Variety. I put a 6.
I put 4.5.
Damn. Yeah.
They were basically the same song.
No, you're right.
With 2 differences.
There's literally an EP where it's just the same piano, just different.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's fair. That's fair. I should have gave it a 5, but.
You're good. And
look, I have my scratched out 6, 5, 7, 7, 6, 5. I'm gonna stick with 6 because I gotta say 10 tones down.
Yeah.
10 toes. 10 toes.
He's gotta pay for his content.
Unique. I gave it a 5.
I gave it a 6.
Okay. Yeah. We're about the round.
Yeah, because the only person
range.
I could think of that was similar enough was was Bo Burnham. That's really it.
Yeah, Bo Burnham is really good. But Bo Burnham, I put way higher scores. Not to be dissing or anything.
Yeah, I would too, but you know.
But my rating, I gave it a 3.4. Sorry. 34.5 out of 60, which translates to a 5.7 out of 10.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. I have a 34 out of 60, which was a 5.6 out of 10.
Oh, shit.
So, very relatively
we
the same.
Basically the same thing, yeah.
Yeah. I think you overestimated some categories where I severely underestimated some categories, so it balanced out. Yeah.
You get the best of both worlds, guys. The high note, Rio Romeo. Love ya. I love ya. If you check on the video, give it a like. But
that's crazy.
Honestly, Rio Romeo's music, I really do like it a lot. I love the piano. Honestly, I don't see you don't have to change the piano. You can keep the piano in. I feel like if you stick with one thing and master it, piano can take you so far. But then again, please do different things. But piano can take you so far, and I love that about you, Rio. Also, Rio, I would love you to do an album based on the events that are actually happening today. I think they will pop off.
Yeah.
You will pop off. I'm telling you, maybe you are creating one right now.
Maybe.
But that would literally, the style, the way you sing, the way you speak, perfect. What do you feel?
Yeah, I mean, what I said is just quite honestly, I think just more style influences, like just like variety in the influences of the piano playing, or even adding instruments or getting other musicians to come in would be great. And then just having a cohesive theme, like something that just dictates the whole album. I think it would be a great thing. The cynicism and the theatrics are a perfect style. I think it just needs to be put on a good canvas, and it'll be revolutionary. So.
Rio, you're gonna pop off. Bro, I promise.
I support it.
I promise. I'm gonna follow you right now. I think I already do.
Fair enough.
On Spotify, not anything else.
Fair.
But yeah, I believe in you. Get him.
All right, and that's the end of the episode.
You want to give a little teaser about what's coming up next?
What's a good hint? Let's just say. Let's just say a lot of people don't know that this artist is non-binary, so you can go find that mystery. I can't think of anything. I was gonna say, they
They
are.
are
Let's just say they may
for the
have been.
listeners.
They may have had an encounter with a certain Agent 007.
Oh yeah.
That's the hint.
It's a great hint. I don't have a hint for you guys. I'm sorry. I know I give the best hints, but like I don't really have a hint for it.
You just say their name?
I honestly was. I was gonna switch the name.
No.
Just get the last name and then.
I'm gonna host this shit.
Oh my. Oh.
You listen here.
Oh.
You better watch the next episode. Because if you don't, I know where you live. And I'm gonna come after you and give you a big hug.
Oh.
And tell you that you're worth living.
Oh.
And then
unsubscribe.
Oh fuck.
Subscribe, guys. Our goal. What is our goal? Should we set goals?
Goals are just things to disappoint us.
Oh. Oh, that's dark.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Shutting this down now.